Okay, if you if you just watch that demo with the sound on, I apologize. It's probably a bit early for that kind of stuff. I should probably explain what all of this nonsense is about. I'm trying to do more videos about AI and AR and VR and just basically tech and how people can like use it right now in business. And yes, there's tons of that stuff happening. But what I'm really interested in is like ordinary people. How can the rest of us use this? Not people who can code and do all of this really impressive stuff. How can the rest of us use that stuff right now? And here's one real tangible way that I found the other day. I wanted to build a map that showed some of the team what our engineer coverage looked like in relation to where our customers were. So do we have enough engineers and were they in the right place? So I asked Claude Sonnet 3.7 at the time to build me a web app which is built in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and make it downloadable. So that was it. That's basically what I said. Like, show me the map. Like, I want to be able to plot customers and engineers on. One of the things it wanted was for me to give it the engineers details and the customers details, but obviously this is sensitive data, so I can't do that. So I said, instead of doing that, just give me two text boxes that I can paste that data into, and I want to paste it in this format. And it said, "Yep, fine, do that." So it gives me two text boxes that I can paste that data into, and then as you can see, it's scrollable. I can scroll in and out. If I go here and add a new customer or a new instrument to that same customer site, it adds another instrument to that site. If I delete one, it takes it away. So it's fully dynamic. It's all being calculated on the fly. It's got these engineer range markers to help us work out how far engineers can travel. And then when you're finished with that data, you can then save the data to the file. So what's really important here is that the AI never sees this data, right? So you're downloading the HTML file, which can be opened in any web browser, and then you can save the data to file and then share it. This one here was the first pass at this, its first attempt, and this is 17 kilobytes as a file size. It's tiny, really small. So most internet images that you see on web pages and stuff are maybe 50 to 100 kilobytes, so massive by comparison to this. Most images, actual photographs, like high-res photographs, are going to be like 2 to 6 megabytes, maybe even up to 20 megabytes if you get something really big. And once you've finished with this and you've got something that you quite like in terms of functionality, you can just ask the AI to take it to the next level. I literally just said, take it to the next level. I didn't give it any more specifications, just to see what it would come up with. And it came up with this, which obviously looks pretty snazzy by comparison. If you don't like the dark mode, you can ask it to turn that back, but it looks pretty cool. You've got map controls, then you can kind of change the range marker for the engineers. And when you do that, it calculates this dynamic coverage, sort of customers covered and coverage rate for you based on that range and the intersection with the range and the customers, which is pretty cool. All of this is pretty great. So what do you get then? So by using a state-of-the-art LLM model, so that would be ChatGPT's O3 or Claude. Now it's Claude 4 Sonnet, really good, or Gemini's 2.5 Pro. Any of those models can do this. I used Claude this time because it's really good at doing this like coding kind of stuff. But you can ask it in a couple of prompts to build this kind of application for you, make it downloadable so you can download it, put the data in the front end so that the AI never sees that sensitive data, and then save it to the file, and then you can send it to others. So you can share these dashboards with other people without ever having to do the coding for yourself. And if you want to make changes, you can just ask it in plain English how to make those changes. The other thing is that you don't have to install these files. These files they're HTML, so they will run on any web browser. They're running Chrome, they're running Edge. No problems whatsoever. So this is a really interesting way, I think, of sharing data without exposing that sensitive data to the LLMs.